I believe it was the poet Samuel Taylor Coleridge who said, "Lager, lager everywhere, and not a drop to drink." But maybe not. I would check the history notes on that. Lager, lager, lager. We're going to talk about lager. So, lager is the dominant form of American beer. Whether you're drinking Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light, you're all drinking, no matter what, you're drinking a beer that is descended from the Pilsner style, which is a lager. Pilsner gets its name from the Czech town of Plzeň, where the style originated. And these days, most of the time when you're seeing lager, you might see a Czech or Bavarian lager, a Bohemian or Bavarian lager, Czech or German. But usually you're going to see either the American lager, which is sometimes called American adjunct lager. They usually use corn or rice or sometimes corn syrup to keep their fermentable sugars up. There's very minimal barley use. They tend to be somewhat sweet and dry on the finish. The sweetness there is usually from those adjuncts that they're using. The other dominant style you see, things like Stella Artois, Carlsberg, Asahi, any of those kind of international pale lagers. These tend to be a little bit more bitter dry and very filling. They're a little bit higher in calories. They don't go for a lighter style of lager like we do. At any rate, you're gonna look at something that's gonna be 5% alcohol or lower. They're crushable. They're great for drinking during the summertime. They're not gonna overwhelm you. And we always say, every year, the beer industry says, this is it. This is gonna be the summer of lager. It's not shaping up to be the summer of lager this year. I think it's still the summer of, well, this year probably seltzers. But notwithstanding, lager, 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 lager.